Hello and welcome to one of the most atmospheric venues in the game of football, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Newcastle United facing Everton.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
I would describe him as majestic when he's playing at his best. He glides past defenders, he's got that ability to run with the ball into open space, he can pick out a pass, he can wriggle out of tight situations. He's the most creative player on the field today.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Martin Dubravka is the goalkeeper. Alan Saint-Maximin plays with Ryan Fraser in the wide areas. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And here's how Everton line up. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Michael Keane plays alongside Yerry Mina in central defence. Alan starts with André Gomes in central midfield. And the striker is Richarlison. And the match begins. And the keeper will happily collect that one. Did well to win the ball back. Richarlison. Townsend. Wasteful from Everton. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Richarlison. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Joelinton. Good looking sequence. Willock. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Nicely cut out. And a free kick awarded by the referee. No nonsense clearance. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Gray. Alan. Moving the ball effectively, looking for the right moment. The outcome is a goal kick here. The referee knew that was a chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, you don't really want to be picking up a caution so early in the game, Stuart.
Well, he's going to be under pressure now. That was a reckless challenge. He didn't need to make it at all.
Well, they couldn't keep possession. Oh, he's given the ball away. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. Can they create something from here? Coleman. A wonderful intervention. Saint-Maximin. It's with Joelinton. Shelvey. In behind for him to chase. It has to be. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, how tight was this? It ends up in the back of the net, but that was close to being put over the bar. Lucky or brilliant, I'm not sure.
So Everton restart the game, well aware that the pressure has been applied. How will they respond? Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Gray.
This is a message for Tyler Berry this time.
Gray.
Can you please make yourself known to the nearest...
Richarlison. Terrific save. So the corner played into the box. Holgate. Richarlison. Alan! He's blocked it! Delivering it. Just too much height on that one. Close shave, though. Shelvey. On a pass that lacks quality. Shelvey. And a goal kick will be next. And they're trying to get right into his face. Joe Willock. Ball with Shelby. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Target. Using his strength to shield the ball. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Coleman. Gordon. Andre Gomes. And back with Gordon. Oh, a fine block. Gordon. Alan. Possession given away, unfortunately. Shelby. The press was on and it worked. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Promising move this from Newcastle. Joe Willock. And an astute piece of defending. Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin has it. Top-class defending. High pressing at its best. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Shelby. It's with Joelinton. It's a perfect challenge. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Richarlison. And now Alan. Well, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
Saint-Maximin. Shelby. Joelinton. A good and fair challenge. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Joelinton. Just not looking confident in possession. This could level it. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And in it goes! From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
So back underway following the equaliser. Richarlison. And Gordon now. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Townsend. The cut back. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
Jamal Lascelles. Willock. Wood with it. An effective challenge. And Gordon now. Richarlison. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Oh, good idea, but overcooked. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Fabian Schär. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Target. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Tremendous ball played through. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Poor attempt at a pass, really. There to take it away. Richarlison. On the ball, Coleman. And Gomes. Townsend. Gray. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Chris Wood. Ball with Shelby. Well, there to intercept. Gray. There to win it back. Willock. It's with Joelinton. And it's a quality pass. He's just got to continue his run. Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Played over by Fraser here. And the header off target, but resolute defence. Gomes. And Gordon now. Coleman. Gray. Richarlison. He's in with a chance. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Townsend. Richarlison. Gray. Townsend has someone to play it to. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. And you don't want to lose possession there. Townsend. Andre Gomes. Opportunity to take the lead. Got to it easily, the keeper. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They force the error, break forward quickly and create the opening. However, the finish didn't match the rest of it.
And very deftly cut out. Joelinton. Wood with it. A fine block. And he stopped them in their tracks. Richarlison. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Richarlison. Gonna get a try. Terrific block. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
Time for a change then. So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Nicely timed tackle. Can they get in behind them? Chance to finish. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. In behind for him to chase. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. Terrific save. And now Alan. Well, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They forced the error.
This could level it. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And in it goes! From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing. Played over by Fraser here. And the header off target, but resolute defence. He's in with a chance. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Well, that was a terrific attack, but they'll be disappointed about the way it ended.
Well, it's good play. They forced the error, break forward quickly.
Richarlison giving it a try. Terrific block. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. And the ball is moving again, with Everton looking to build on a positive first-half performance. Richarlison. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Joelinton. I must say, this looks promising. Joelinton. Ball with Shelby. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Gray. Richarlison. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Getting in there to intercept. Shelby. Far from a good pass. Newcastle in a potentially dangerous position. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Bit wasteful from Everton. Intercepting it intelligently. Richarlison. And Gordon now. And just failing to bend the run enough. And the flag has been raised. Well, strong play here. Gale. Joe Willock. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Andre Gomes. Townsend. Gray now. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. And smart defending. Matt Target. Fabian Schär. Well, not the pass he had in mind. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Everton pushing to add to their advantage from this corner. Playing it in. And a goal kick will be next.
Substitution for Everton.
Substitution time it is.
Number 24, Anthony Gordon. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Alan. Richarlison. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And that was a very fine read. Gray. Townsend. And the cross is very much on. Gray. Andre Gomes. And using his body to good effect. Gale. Saint-Maximin has it. Shielding the ball superbly. And the attack looks promising. Moving the ball nicely. Trying to carve out the equaliser. Well, really intense pressure applied. 30 minutes to go then. Townsend, crossed into the penalty area. Splendid defending. Oh, what's he gone and done? Calvert-Lewin. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Gale. Ball with Shelby. The high press was very much on. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Well, an easy one to cut out, really. Richarlison. Well, sloppy in possession. Saint-Maximin. Target with it. And take it away. Saint-Maximin. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Pressing high to win the ball. Really effective shielding under pressure. Top-class defending. Willock. Well, they get the ball once more. Richarlison. Townsend. And winning it back. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And with play stopped, they will make the change now.
Number 39, Bruno Guimaraes. Substitution for Everton. Coming off the pitch, number 23, Seamus Coleman.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass.
34, Anwar El Ghazi.
Really well played pass. In with a chance. This could level it. Oh, he's missed it. He'll be kicking himself.
Well, the opportunity presented itself, and they really should be level. They have to be more composed, more clinical if they want to get back into this.
Andre Gomes. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Calvert-Lewin electing to cross into the centre. Alan. El Ghazi. Well, he has a flair for the dramatic. Let's give him high marks for that.
Yeah, it's always the risk. You can end up looking a bit silly if it doesn't come off. He's having a quick chuckle to himself. He knows that wasn't a good effort.
Andre Gomes. Calvert-Lewin. Andre Gomes. On the ball, and he's broken free. Oh, denied by the keeper.
Well, what more can you say? That's goalkeeping at its very best.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Brilliantly blocked. Not the best clearance. Calvert-Lewin. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
And over it comes. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Fraser.
Well, if Newcastle score now, these fans will go absolutely wild. What a finish we've got here.
Newcastle moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And that is offside. Just 15 minutes remaining. Matt Target. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Not a good pass. This might be ideal for the counter. Defenders need to cover. Calvert-Lewin. Can he take advantage? Richarlison. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Shelby. Joe Willock. So a goal kick is what's coming up here.
Substitution for Everton.
Here it is now, a substitution.
Number 21, Andre Gomez. To be replaced by number 30, Donny van der Beek.
Foul there, free kick awarded.
Well, not long left now, but these Newcastle fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser. I'm sure they get one more big chance before the end, but can they take it?
On the attack in the closing phase. Good physical play. Shelby. Fraser. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Promising move this from Newcastle, but they dealt with the threat posed. Richarlison. Fine cross into the middle. Oh, that might have sealed it for them.
Well, he has to make the keeper work there. That's a bad miss.
Substitution for
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
number 28, Joe Willock. To be replaced by number 24, Miguel Amron.
Well, not long to go, and Newcastle have got to up their game.
Well, it's been a tight match, but they haven't done quite enough going forward, in my view. It's all been a bit too predictable. A lot of passing, but not enough penetration.
Must be! A glorious opportunity it was, and that could loom large.
Well, that should have put them level. That could be it for them today.
And the poor touch didn't help them on the possession front. Excellent challenge. Well, do they have it in them to level this? Possession lost by Newcastle. Anwar El Ghazi gives it a go. The crossbar got in the way.
Well, he couldn't strike it much better than that, could he? That was a great effort.
Almiron. Ball with Shelby. A chance to whip it in. Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. Alan. El Ghazi. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. He has time to play it over. Good use of advantage by the referee. Oh, could be. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area. And then what a strike. The lovely half volley. It's so difficult to keep these down. This is a very tidy finish.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Poor pass. Could be threatening. Oh, a vital interception. Alan. On the ball, Richarlison. And that's an important intervention. Options in the centre. El Ghazi. Gray. Richarlison. Calvert-Lewin. And unable to keep possession. Very quick thinking there. Can they hit on the break? Giving the ball away. Anwar El Ghazi. It's now with Van der Beek. Gray. Slipshod passing. Matt Target. Almiron. Really effective shielding under pressure. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
Richarlison. And now Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin. And players waiting in the centre. Well, good play to stop the ball going in. Ryan Fraser. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. So the final whistle, and no cause for celebration in the Magpies camp. What did you make of how it went?
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, he gave that back line a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them, always looking to play on the shoulder, took his goals well too. Clearly the difference maker today.
In behind for him to chase.